I can't remember the last time I actually recorded here. This is gonna be kind of embarrassing to shoot. By the way, we don't really have tea today because like it's really hot, as you can see. So I just have this. I don't advise that anyone should actually drink this. But hello everyone, my name is Emil and today is RT. Finally, you guys have been waiting for this and you've been waiting for another video. I'm sorry, I really am. I tried to make videos and such, but there aren't a lot of people who ask me the questions when I actually like ask about like another video or something. But I'm trying to get past that, and of course I don't mind if you guys don't ask. I'm not telling you to actually go and ask me, it's fine. Today I don't really know what to draw. I'm actually torn between drawing wings and drawing people. Plus I haven't been drawing really well, but I'm gonna do great. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go with this one. The fact that the sun is hitting the screen is annoying. This is the picture, if you guys are asking, or here, I don't know. This year, I think, January, and this is how much I've drawn. But it's okay. I have improved, I'm not gonna lie. I see a lot of improvement, so I'm proud of that at least. So until this image downloads, let me tell you about today's topic. We're gonna talk about getting into a major, my major, and how I got into it, I guess. We're gonna talk about uni. I know I made an RT about that. I think I did talk about picking a major. I don't really know. I don't really feel like watching my own video. I'm letting myself chill while drawing this time. I'm not stressing myself out. But this time I'm gonna talk about majors and other stuff. I asked you guys on Twitter and you guys answered me in live streams and Curious Cats. So thank you everyone who actually asked questions and are patiently waiting for the video to come out. I really appreciate you waiting and asking, and you know. So the first question, someone said, I'm almost a senior, but there's a big chance we're going online next semester. So what is your tips on freshmen or for freshmen for online uni? I know it can be so different. Honestly, because my major requires a lot of feedback, requires a lot of physical work, it was kind of difficult. I was really discouraged to get up and actually do something, but I can't overcome that. I just didn't feel like it. That's the thing. It requires you as a person, get yourself up. You can do that, but you love your bed too much, you don't want to get up. That's the thing. Tips for freshmen online uni. It's gonna be hard, but you're gonna get used to it. We're actually supposed to be this advanced, if you want to say. Don't think of it as something different. Oh wait, they also said something. How do you stay motivated in online school? I honestly don't know. I mean, what I kept telling myself is, if I can't do this small task, this thing which is important to me, then I'm not gonna be able to do anything I like later. If you keep not getting up, you're not ever gonna get up to do anything. You don't want that, so just keep that in mind, I guess, that you don't want to be a couch potato. You don't want to be so lazy to the point even the stuff that you like, khalas, it's just gonna, you don't want to regret, I guess, later. So get yourself and work. I'm just really lazy, I don't really want to do it, but midway I'd feel very motivated, and yes, I really want to do this and such. So just push yourself, give yourself that little push, and then maybe, you know, your mood is gonna change. Music gets me motivated too. I guess that's it. I believe that there's a high chance we're not gonna be in online school next year or next semester, since they opened cinemas and malls. I hope I'm actually making sense. I'm actually not talking as much as I always do because I'm kinda embarrassed to talk. Someone in a live stream asked, how do I know what major is right for me? Always have a plan B for when you don't get what you want. That's one. Two, what do you want to learn? What do you like? Sure, you should look for whatever is good for now, like the jobs and whatever. Like for example, graphic designers don't really know how to say this. There's a lot of job offers for graphic design now, so you should keep that in mind as well. Like you want something you like, but you also want something that's gonna benefit you later. So yeah, look at what you like, see stuff related to it or majors related to it. Always have a plan B. There's a lot of majors that we don't really know about. Before you actually decide on something, if you're really confused, take the test that they do, like اختبار الميول or whatever. I don't know what it's called in English. Take it, that might help as well. Look at what you like and look at what major is related to it. That's freaking rude, dude. That's freaking rude. I didn't even know this major had the stuff. I only thought that it's like, oh, posters. Turns out there's a lot more to graphic design. Research the majors that you are thinking of. I didn't know this major was right for me. I still have doubts and regrets of me getting into this major, whatever major you pick and you think is right for you at the beginning, when you get into it, you're gonna feel stressed and feel like, why did I get into it? Why did I do this? And whatever. If you really did feel like this major that you're in right now, even if you studied it for a year, 2 or 3, it's not too late to go back into another major. It's never too late to actually change the path that you're in, to change ways. Listen, everyone has their own like clock and time. People now, it feels like, you know, oh, if you didn't go into college, you're gonna fail at life. If you didn't get into college at the right time after high school, you're gonna fail at life. That's wrong. You can get into college after 10 years of graduating high school. It's totally fine. Or even, you know, drop school today, but, you know, I'm gonna continue studying later. That's totally fine. You shouldn't feel pressured, you know, I don't like this major, but if I drop out my time, I'm gonna be old when I graduate, when I'm too old to change now, I'm gonna waste so much of my time. No, blacks, if you must have switch between majors and such, you've learned like a lot in different regions. That's something interesting. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've noticed something when I have come to a realization about something. I've realized that you don't really need college to succeed in life. Think about other scientists we've been learning about and whatever. Not all of them actually went to college. Not all of them were great at school. And a lot of YouTubers have proven that thing to me. Hiram, the skin specialist, proved to me that I can learn all of this stuff by myself without feeling drained, pressure to excel, and I can do it good without needing college or school. The difference is you need to go to college to get the degree to get a job. That's the only difference. I've never noticed someone in, oh, you can get the job if you don't have a degree, you're good. A degree does not prove how smart or how good a person is at what they're doing. If you love something, you're gonna excel at it. If you love something and you learn by yourself, you're gonna excel at it. I didn't learn art in, you know, courses or whatever. I did take courses, but they didn't really affect my drawing and my improvement in drawing. I've improved because I wanted to, because I taught myself. Yeah, I'm not sponsored. Skillshare. I'm pretty sure that's a really good website, so you can do whatever you want without a degree. But I'm not brave enough to drop out of college because I know that I need the degree. We live in a world where the degree matters, so I'm staying. But I can learn graphic design outside of college if I want. Learning is fun. You shouldn't feel pressured to learn. You're learning because you want to do great. You're learning because you like learning. You want to learn. Keep that in your head. If you're just gonna think, you know, oh, I'm learning because this is how we've been raised, you know, I should spend 12 years, pointless 12 years by the way, and then I'm just gonna go to college and then I'm gonna succeed in life. That's wrong. I know someone that actually never was accepted in any freaking uni. They did very bad because of instructors, by the way. She's more successful than I am. She's living on her own and she has a cat business and whatever. She's doing great. I hope the wind is not ruining the recording. Someone asked if I can tell you how I picked my major. How did you decide it? At first I really wanted to be an archaeologist and is this how you pronounce it? I don't really know. An astronomer, biology, whatever. Anything related to biology was interesting to me. Anything related to chemistry. I wanted to be an art teacher. The art thing was the most related to me. Then my sister-in-law, she's my sister. She's a graphic designer and she really motivated me to get into graphic design. She didn't do it directly. She might have done that a couple of times, but seeing her work and such really made me want to get in the major. She told me sometimes about the major and it made me really excited to learn it. Graphic design, honestly, it was really wanted. I don't know how to ask that in the market, but yeah, it was really demanded. Is it demanded? I don't really know. Asked for? Yes. So I was like, oh, okay, 2 birds with 1 stone. I can learn something that seems interesting because I really do like making posters, making notebooks and designs and such. So I can open my store later and actually make it look professionally good or something. Not only because it was demanded, but because I like it as well. What is graphic design? Alright, graphic design is a way to communicate in a way that everyone could understand it, I guess. You use stuff that is like in history or in our community to share a message. That is what I understood from a previous course I actually took. You know how like BLM, Black Lives Matter, there's a lot of posters going on, there's a lot of websites and such. I, as a graphic designer, can make all of those. I can make the posters, I can make the websites, I can make anything that actually holds a message. You can see that I really like influencing people in a lot of ways, so this could be another way. I can make professional posters, I can make logos, I can do a lot of stuff as a graphic designer. She's really pretty, but I don't really know how to draw pretty people. I always ruin their face when I draw them. One day, I'll get another camera so you guys can actually see. How was your first day, and talk about your experience so far. And I'm curious, how do you work like the levels in every project, if you feel free to show it. I talked about my first day in my previous video. Again, the link is in the description below or up here. My experience so far, it's actually really fun, I'm not gonna lie, but there was a lot of pressure. There were weeks that I really didn't want to work. There are some projects that I just did anything I could. There are some courses that I didn't really learn as much as I want or as much as I needed to. There was a course, I'm not gonna mention the instructor's name or the course. I could have actually done really great, but the instructor was really biased and really childish and immature, so it was obvious that she was grading based on what she likes and not professionally. It was really irritating to be in the course and try your best, but you know that the person in front of you just doesn't like you as a person, so whatever you do does not matter. But I had fun regardless of anything negative that happened. I did raise my GPA though, so that's great. If you want to add some things you did in last year, thank you for your effort and the love you give us all. I don't know what to say to that. The work that I've done, the wind is howling. Really fun projects were Picasso phase. I had a lot of struggles in that course and in this project too, because it was basically you have to draw yourself in the style of Picasso. It was really mentally draining because what do I want to show of myself? And it really got me in the who am I mental state. There was this course about drawing. It was really fun. I saw a lot of improvements in my art because of that course, and shading too. I still suck at shading, but I know that if I want to, I can do better. We had this course about 3D art. The instructor was amazing. She's probably not gonna see this. She's so cool, dude. She watches anime and I really like her mindset. She knows that we're learning and that we're not professionals. She knows that these are students coming here to learn something from scratch. The course was really cool and she was really cool, and that really made you want to learn even more, you know? It was like this. We made the characters, original characters. It was fun, but the teacher was really like limiting your, you know? So this is Poseidon. I hope you can actually see it. It was a really fun course. It's just sadly the instructor really made you not want to learn whatever is in the course. If you're a teacher and actually watching this, please do not do whatever my instructor did. If you say, no, oh, I don't care about if my students like the course or not, they're supposed to do this or they shouldn't like me or whatever, then honestly, I don't really know how you are a teacher. I'm not saying every teacher should make the students like them, but you should at least let them like the course. You should at least let them have the ability to like the course. I think I answered all of the questions that I have. Uni is an awesome place. When you get into uni, keep the mindset that you're actually doing this because you want to learn and you want to become educated. Stop saying or thinking that, oh, I'm doing this because my parents told me, even though if it is that way. I know that our way of life is, oh, get into school, you're gonna succeed. But no, if you have to get into school, which you kind of have a mindset that learning is fun. Try as much as you can to keep that mindset going. Without this, you're probably gonna be slumped almost always. Yeah, picking a major is hard. I know a lot of you are actually struggling with this. Research a lot of majors, as much as majors as you can. If you think you have your eye on something, always have a plan B for if you didn't get this, plan C, all the way to Z if you have to. It's fine. Research the major that you like. You might find something that you don't like, or you might like it even more. You have to see if you actually like this, because you know it's your way of life from now on. Not too late to get into college. It's not bad if you drop out of college and find something else, or drop out of college and then come back another year. In another like 3 years, it's fine. Even if you like the course or the major, sorry, very much, you are gonna be in a slump later and you're gonna feel like you regret this. You're gonna feel like, why did you actually pick this major? You should have picked something else. It's fine to feel that way, totally fine, but if you feel like you really want to change it, then do. I have a lot of friends that switch between majors right now because they really want something else. It's totally fine. It's not like their time stopped or something. It's not like their achievements that they did are now useless or non-existent. Don't let anyone tell you what to do. If you think you're gonna actually do great in the future, go for it. Thank you. Let me show you what I have until now. I didn't actually finish it because I was talking the whole time. She doesn't look like her at all, but that's fine. I hope I said everything that I really needed to say. I hope that I don't forget something, honestly. Oh, by the way, I've been streaming a lot on Periscope and Twitch, so you can find all of my socials in the end card or down below if you want. We've been streaming a lot and I've been having a lot of fun with you guys. Thank you, all of you, so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I always thank you guys in each and every video. and always say the same thing, but it's because I really, really do appreciate it. So I'll keep doing it until you guys get bored of me, and I'm probably gonna still do it afterwards. I guess that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't really know how to say bye, so I'll just end